What's up, everyone? Welcome to the BoM Podcast. I'm your host, Akshaye Shetty, and with me is my co-host, BoM Shetty. Welcome to Season 2. So we're starting the year off right, because as you can see to the middle of us, we got a little plaque for hitting 100K subscribers on YouTube. So thank you so much to the YouTube fam for getting us to this huge milestone. For those of you that don't know, we started this channel back in 2019 as a Bollywood dance channel, mixed with vlogging, mixed with cooking, mixed with a bunch of different stuff that we were trying out. And slowly we kind of found our way into a little niche. And yeah, it's been like 7 years of this. So we've been just kind of finding our way through this journey. So I'm super excited to start this season 2 of the BoM Podcast on the right note. So thank you again so much. Do you have anything you want to say?
It just went on and on, and I was like, wait, why? We should have planned this. No, I don't have anything to say. I get to do this with the love of my life, and this is our shared interest, and that's just a blessing. And each one of the 100K have a piece of our heart, and just thank you so much for loving us and supporting us. That's all. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. And hopefully by season 20, we'll have the gold plaque.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully before that,
yeah, let's see. It's a long way. It feels like a long way. But anyways, this episode, we're going to be talking about the 1997 epic war blockbuster Border. And we also... This is going to be a double one, so we are also going to be talking about the newest release, which is its sequel, Border 2.
Not sequel, a remake.
It's not a remake. It's definitely not a remake.
No, like a new rendition. It's definitely not a sequel.
It's called a standalone sequel because it has nothing to do with the first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we happened to catch that on Friday, and we sat through. I didn't realize it was like 3 hours and 20 minutes. Of that film. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But let's start with Border 1. So I guess, had you seen this film before? If so, did you have any fond memories of this film? Like, what did you think?
I think I watched the movie as a young kid.
Yeah.
But obviously when I watch it again now is when I actually watched it.
Got it.
When did Border release again?
1997.
Yeah, so I was like 1 year old. You know?
Yeah.
So I think I watched the movie this time, and that was my first time technically, like second time technically, but first time really.
Got it. Okay.
So, yeah, I think for me this movie is just what a tragic life a soldier in India lives. Mm-hmm. Basically, that's what this movie is for me.
Yeah.
Because there is basically no feel good anything in this movie, you know, it's just the reality and things like that. So it felt deep, it felt too emotional, and it's a great movie. Right off the bat, I don't know if I should say this right now, but I don't think Border can be recreated. The first one is fantastic, and I really loved watching it.
So it's weird. I associate Border, like when I think of Border, I think of the songs.
Yeah.
So we had the cassette when I was probably like 2 or 3 years old. And I remember specifically that cassette because, if I'm not wrong, the cassette itself was white. So it wasn't transparent like a lot of the cassettes that we would get. Mm-hmm. That one I remember.
It's an opaque one.
Yeah, this one I specifically remember it being white and you can't see through it. And obviously, Sande Se Aate Hai is like iconic song. It's like etched in my brain. And same with To Chalu.
Yeah.
Both songs I like remember very vividly from my childhood. So I watched the film for the first time when I was in middle school. This was back when Netflix used to send you the DVDs. And I remember specifically receiving it in the mail. I put in the first disc, and then the movie just ends abruptly. And then I'm like, what the heck just happened? I played it again. Again, same thing. Like, it just ends abruptly. Then I look in the envelope, and there's a second disc. Because this film is so long,
Yeah. Part
they
one
had
and
two
part two.
discs. And I remember that vividly. And watching it in middle school, I don't think I really truly understood like filmmaking. I didn't understand the whole point of the film. Again, the songs were like the standout for me back then. And for me, it was just like a long war film. But watching it again a couple days ago, it was something completely different as an adult. I think watching it, you realize that the sentiment is definitely it's a war film, but it's an anti-war film towards the end as
Exactly.
well. And I think there was something so beautiful about the way everything was represented.
Yeah.
There wasn't animosity. Like there's this song called Mere Dushman Mere Bhai, and I feel like it plays at such a critical moment of the film.
Yeah.
And these are not this like she said, it's not a film that you can really recreate.
Exactly.
So I really enjoyed watching this film. I thought it was like a lot better than what I remember. it being.
Exactly. I remember when we were watching it, I just kept looking at him and I'm like, how did they make this back
Yeah.
then? Like, without, like, there's minimum to no green screen.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, back then they had to use practical effects for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can clearly, definitely see where there's special effects used,
Exactly.
but it was very sparse throughout the
Very
film.
sparse,
yeah.
and I feel like all the actors look so tanned in this movie.
Yeah.
You can tell that they've been out there filming this movie and putting their heart and soul into this movie, because each person has done their best acting of their life. I felt like in this movie,
Yeah.
it just felt like they're brothers, they're soldiers. They've lived there with the soldiers. Like even all the background people felt like real soldiers.
Yeah.
You know, and not really actors. And this type of raw essence, it was kind of reminding me of how Sairat was, or like Gangs of Wasipur is. It's like you are pushed into that environment as an audience member.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that's the vibe this movie was giving.
It's like as if you're like in the Jeep with them. Like, kind of like
Exactly.
marching with them almost.
Exactly, or in my case, like screaming for your country when they are, you know.
exactly.
So it just felt so raw, and the experience feels like you're kind of living it. Even the length of the movie adds to that. Won't lie towards the end, but that is, I think, a me problem. Like I don't like really long action sequences.
Yeah.
But then again, that just goes to show that is what they are trying to, you know, the message is that like their life is just a long torment, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about performances.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll start with Sunny Deol, because he's I mean, when I think of Border, I think of Sunny Deol.
Yeah.
Like,
He's basically the center of the movie.
he's the center of the film.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
yeah.
the core of the film. I'm gonna be honest with you though. In this film, I really did not like him.
Yeah, I don't think he has a likable character at all.
No, it's not a likable character at all.
It's like patriotism is like a spectrum,
Yeah,
and he's the extreme on this side.
I get it. Yeah.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
He's a bit extreme. Like I felt like, I mean, I'm just speaking to your point.
Yeah.
To give an example of that, you know how like Suniel Shetty has a wife, Akshaye Khanna has like a lover, and all of them, they at least acknowledge that the partner's pain. They acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But like Sunny Deol's character towards Tabu, it's almost like, you know, there's no acknowledgement that she is also understanding as a partner, and her pain needs to be acknowledged, and he's just so like curt, you know, like so.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I felt like he was not at all a likable
Yeah.
character.
He was like very Karen-esque, even towards the soldiers.
Exactly.
I feel like towards Akshay Khanna, who like they go into this cave and they see these people like sitting down,
Yeah.
and he's just so hostile towards Akshay
Harsh.
Khanna because it's his first time like
Yeah.
killing someone.
Yeah.
And he just freezes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just felt like his character was not like
Yeah, but
throughout
like,
the film. Yeah.
I do agree though, there are some like military personas that are like that. I
Yeah.
get it. I get what they were trying to, you know, that nation comes first. I understand that. In fact, to some extent, if you don't have that mentality, you cannot be an army
officer.
Yeah,
I agree.
So I kind of understand where they were going for it, but they really overdid it, I feel like.
Yeah, this film, I think at this point in time, I think Sunny Deol was like a major lead at that time.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of ruling the box office at this point. So yeah, he was doing really well. And I think this film was huge for him.
Mm-hmm.
It solidified him as a leading man. Even like even though he debuted back in 1980s, like early 80s, you have this 17-year jump, right? And he's still like a main lead hero, like bringing in the numbers.
Exactly.
And so I think this film really solidified that for him. But yeah, I just didn't like his character in this film.
The first one.
Yeah.
And the OG one, I was like, okay, you know what? You're a lot.
Cool.
That's what I felt like.
And then moving on to the special appearance, in my opinion, Jackie Shroff.
Dude.
He's given the second billing, and he's like, you forget he's in the movie.
Yeah, it happened to us. Like every time he came on screen, we just kept looking at each other like, oh my god, yeah, he's in this movie.
You genuinely forget.
I fully forgot.
Yeah, you genuinely forget he's in the film because
45 minutes have gone and you don't see him.
yeah, he doesn't. He's like, I swear he's probably spent a week filming.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I was telling him they have wrapped this up in one day,
Yeah, he's only given like a couple scenes. And
it's the same spot. His scenes are in the same spot.
Yeah. So like the rest of them are in the army.
Yeah.
And he's in the Air Force.
Air Force, yeah.
And I feel like if you're going to go that route, like have someone in the Navy, like how they did for the second one.
Exactly.
I don't know. I
but
don't
then
think
the
they did.
movie would be 6 hours long.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job of like dividing it, to be honest. So
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. This comes under the T section of our podcast. But I feel like Sunny Deol is really bad about sharing screen space.
I agree.
But
the whole reason why they even brought Jackie Shroff is he was also
Really?
slowly fading away.
Oh, okay.
He was like at the start of like this was probably a pretty big hit for him, but I think like after this, that's when his star image started fading away a little bit.
Got it.
And he started taking a backseat, doing more like side villainous roles,
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's where he was at that time. It was kind of like fading away.
Yeah,
slowly.
but he's like in this movie for like 5 minutes, not even.
Yeah, he's
And you
barely
keep
there.
forgetting that he's in this movie.
He's there at the end. He's there for like a critical moment. He basically saves the day.
Yeah.
Honestly
Yeah.
speaking, but
Yeah.
like that's basically it. He doesn't
Yeah.
really do. He doesn't contribute much to the
Nothing.
story.
Like he doesn't have a storyline. Nothing. Even his like, they gave this like backstory to each person, and even his backstory,
It's like so stupid.
it was the dumbest backstory ever.
It's so bad. Like I just remember what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
with
about,
that
right?
girl,
With the
right?
girl who has like more attitude than him. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, why is this even in the movie?
Yeah, that was like a 12-year-old wrote that script. That was horrible. Yeah.
It was like they told Jackie Shroff and the actress, I'm so sorry, I don't know what her name is, but they told her and Jackie Shroff to improv.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. And because I'm only saying this because every other love angle was so deep and so nice.
Yeah, exactly.
And every other love angle had a song too.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
he
they've
didn't
ripped
get-
out him no song.
Yeah, he didn't get a
They've
song
ripped out
either.
him. They've
Yeah.
been like really 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude, even in Sandesh Se Aate, even if, like, it's
He's
a
not
10-minute song, you couldn't give Jackie Shroff, like, 3 minutes
3
of the song?
seconds.
Yeah.
He's not even in that song.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. I liked him in the movie. I thought
Because
he had
he
a...
was good.
Yeah, he had a really charming character.
Yeah.
But besides that, he wasn't given a lot.
Nothing.
But yeah, let's move on to Suniel Shetty. So Suniel Shetty...
Anna, you mean?
Yeah. Suniel Shetty was actually incredible in this film.
So good.
I think this is... I know a lot of people argue that Dhadkan is like his like most famous role.
But this is his
I think
best
this is his best performance, hands
100%.
down. Yeah, and
I
I
agree.
think it came at a really important time for him.
Yeah.
Because after this movie, I think that's when people started taking him more seriously as an actor. And yeah, I mean, I think when you think of Border, you think of Suniel Shetty. definitely.
Therefore, and he's like, even they've given him such an endearing character too.
Yes.
Yeah, like he's a brother's brother. He's such a good husband.
Yeah.
He is such a good friend to have in those dark moments.
Yeah.
He's always supportive. Even that other guy that he has an issue with, who keeps asking for a holiday, the very big actor, I forgot his name.
Sudesh Berry.
So, his, like their whole angle where they don't like each other, but then they, they're brothers basically.
Yeah.
And for me, my favorite scene of Suniel Shetty's from the whole movies, I'm gonna ask you what yours is. They were sitting together in the night and like exchanging stories after Akshaye Khanna goes through that whole bullying session. I feel like his performance there was so heart touching as a friend. I just felt like he was really good in this movie.
Yeah, I feel like I liked him. I'm trying to think of honestly, I think the whole Dochalu
Oh my god, so
song
good.
with him is just fantastic.
So good. Even I was telling Aishan that when they were doing the song, I feel like a tape recorder saying this every podcast about like an older movie, but the song lyrics has so much going on with the choreography and how the song is filmed for the two of them. If you think about it, most of it is just in that room. But they have done it so beautifully. Tere chand se maate ko chumu, when he says, it's like there's like a pause and he kisses on her forehead right when the lyrics happen, and he leaves, and he doesn't turn around to look back at her. It was gut wrenching to watch that. They were trying to show us how difficult it is to be a spouse of an army persona, and they managed to do that with such simple and minimal things.
Yeah, he was definitely, for me, a standout performer in the entire film. Dochalu was definitely my favorite. Entire sequence. When he's like him and the army come into the room.
Yeah.
And he's like, just give me one more minute to himself.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
So
there's
well thought out.
There's a lot of thought put into that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I love. And even though it was such a long movie, we've not skipped a single song.
I didn't feel the length of this film.
No, not the first one.
Yeah, not the first one.
Not as much as I felt the second one.
Yeah. And let's move on to Akshaye Khanna. So this is his second film.
Yeah.
And you can already tell how fantastic of an actor he's going to be.
So good.
He's so endearing in this film.
He's so endearing. Every time I've noticed this with him in every movie. It's a pattern. He just leaves you wanting more of him.
Yeah.
Even in this movie, I could not believe that it was... So basically, technically, it's his first movie only, because I think the first Himalaya Putra and this one came out around the same time.
Yeah, it was very close.
Yeah, so they must have filmed it together. So technically, it's his first movie only. Because
I think he won.
He won Best Debut for both these movies. But even Sande Se Aate Hai, the song, which is iconic as we already discussed, when there is this part where he and the tall Bittu, is that it?
Not Bittu. I don't know why you guys keep calling him Bittu.
the tall guy who always eats. Bhairo Singh or something like that. Okay, so they have this whole section in the song where he's just singing Sande Se Aate Hai, and then he becomes sad. Within one line, this man has managed to become, he's happily singing it, then he's gone to sad, then he's gone to, he cheers him up, and then he's gone to happy again.
And then he rubs his head, right?
Yeah, and then he's gone to happy again. That just one line, if you see it in the song, you're gonna be like, this is a star.
Yeah.
The screen presence is unreal, and he's literally this lanky in it.
He won Best Debut for this film.
Yeah, this film.
This film. He didn't win it for... I mean, I don't know. Maybe he won it for both.
He won it for both because
it
released in the same year, I think. He looks so cute.
Yeah, he looks really good in this film.
The casting was perfect because he is supposed to be playing the youngest military officer there, and he's just done it so well.
Yeah. I know you guys didn't like the whole side story with him, like his backstory?
I liked it.
You liked it?
I don't think him and Pooja Bhatt made
Looked good,
any sense. I'm sorry, like Pooja Bhatt, extremely talented, nothing against her, but like it didn't fit because it looked off, I felt like. If they played, like if she was supposed to be older than him, I would have not had any issue, but they just didn't look good together.
Yeah, I like the song though. I like the song that they...
Yeah, that was also a good song. I've never heard it before.
It's a very good song, actually.
But it's a really nice song. And they filmed that one also beautifully. Really beautifully in like a village setting.
Yeah.
And their like scenes are written really well as well. But it's just that I felt like there was no chemistry between them.
Yeah.
Sadly. Because the Suniel Shetty's like wife...
Do you know who that is?
No.
Dude, I looked this up, okay? That's Rani Mukherjee and Kajol's cousin.
What?
Yeah.
She looked like a doll.
Yeah, she's like the other cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I looked at Aisha and I was like, who's this doll?
Yeah.
She's so pretty. And she had no dialogues, but they had so much chemistry.
Yeah, she didn't have any dialogues.
She had barely any, but they had so much chemistry. They actually were feeling like a newly wedded couple.
Yeah.
Versus like Pooja Bhatt had so much dialogue, so much happening, but it just didn't feel...
Yeah, it didn't stick.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah, it was. I'd say the other two. I mean, they only had a song, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I was pretty invested in the whole backstory.
Yeah, 100%.
I think. See, with this film, why it's so long, I think it's justified because you have to get into the backstory of these soldiers.
Yeah.
And then that final hour is the battle sequence, right?
Exactly.
So I thought it was really, really good.
It was set up really well, and then the songs were like the cherry on the cake, and they were timed perfectly to make you feel things.
Yeah. I also wanted to quickly talk about Sudesh Berry, who's in this film.
Yeah.
I also really enjoyed in this film. I
him.
thought he was a really good character.
Really liked
He was
him.
written so well.
Yeah.
He had a character arc, which was really nice. And yeah, you're kind of like, he's almost like the Val Kilmer of this film. So how Val Kilmer was in Top Gun, he's like kind of like the bad one, but then he turns good. It's like that.
Yeah.
Basically, he's like the bad soldier, like the not corrupt, but like the soldier that just wants to go.
Yeah, the soldier that doesn't prioritize the nation over his dying wife.
Yeah.
Which is also understandable. You can't hate him for it.
Exactly.
But he's just a little annoying. Because
yeah.
if you're going home, you don't need to rub it in everyone's face because they have a war to fight and they might all die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what they did that so well, where you don't hate him fully, but like, Arey yaar, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and towards the end, he brings it all
wins
together.
you back.
Yeah.
He wins you back.
He was good. I really liked his character.
Even the whole scene where he comes back and they're all shocked and Sunny Deol is like, "Subah ka bula, sham ko laut aaye, to usse bula nahi kehte."
Yeah.
That whole dialogue, it just fits so well. And then Suniel Shetty in the back is like acknowledging him.
Yeah.
It's so subtle,
but it's good. Yeah,
so much thought would
There's
go into that scene,
No, definitely.
Because it's so many different characters and you have to be very careful while like kind of mixing them together, and like when this person, like for example, if Akshaye Khanna would have been there, they would have given him a different reaction.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. What did you think of the other supporting cast? Like Rocky Gulzar is in it.
Mom.
I thought she's just playing like what she
always does.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess. What did you think of the other?
Yeah, and she's the same one that she's from Karan Arjun, right?
Same.
Yeah, so there it was मेरे Karan Arjun आएंगे, मेरे Karan Arjun आएंगे. Here it was मैं उसे जाने नहीं दूंगी, मैं उसे जाने नहीं दूंगी.
Yeah, it's like the
मैं
same.
उसे रोक लूंगी, मैं उसे जाने नहीं दूंगी. But you feel it though.
Yeah.
When she's like saying that and she's like making his शादी का thing, this is a movie that will make you feel what torment it is to be a soldier for your country. That's just the motto of this movie, and it does it really well.
Really well, yeah. Yeah.
Supporting cast, who else? Even the guy, the chef.
Kulbhushan.
Yeah. He's probably done 1 crore baht dirham movies at this point.
Yeah.
So,
No, but he was really good in it. I liked his character. I really liked. His name is Puneet.
Puneet was on Big Boss.
Okay.
Okay? And we loved him on Big Boss. But I fully forgot that's how he used to look before.
Yeah. So he was a really good character.
He was
too.
so good.
Yeah, I think overall just an enjoyable film. This film was the second highest grossing film of the year. I like doing this. Let's start with number 10. So number 10 was a film with Anil Kapoor
Okay.
and Govinda.
Okay.
It's a comedy film with David Dhawan.
Oh, Anil Kapoor and Govinda. Wait, which one is this?
Dude, tell me when you...
Something number 1.
Deewana Mastana.
I have not watched this movie.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Number 9 is also another Anil Kapoor Sridevi film.
Judai.
Judai.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 8 is a Madhuri Dixit Shah Rukh Khan film.
Madhuri Dixit. Anjam.
No,
Anjam is older than
it's
this.
older. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Koila.
Oh, I have not watched Koila, by the way.
It's an average film. Number 7 is...
Koila is Koi Na Koi Chahiye. That's
no,
that movie.
No, that's
okay.
Deewana.
Huh.
Koila is this one. Gumke Me Chandai. No.
That is Anjam.
No, that's Anjam.
हाँ. होश न खुद कहीं जोश में देखने वाला, that one. Got it. Okay.
Number 7 is another number 1 film. But which number 1 film is it?
Coolie number 1 is very old, I know. BV number 1
No.
is newer. Beta number 1.
Hero number 1.
Hero number 1. Okay.
Number 6 was a Sunny Deol film. It was a very big film. It was a super hit film, actually.
It's with Sridevi?
No, this one is with Ravina Tandon.
I don't know.
Ziddi.
I've not watched it.
Yeah, that one's a classic Sunny
Okay.
Deol film. Number 5 is a Bobby film. We've done like many
Go!
songs. Yeah, go. Number 4 is a Shah Rukh Khan film. Classic film.
Classic film.
Yes.
What? Give me the actress.
If I give you the actress, it'll give it away.
Is it Kajol?
No.
Is it Aishwarya Rai?
He's only acted with this actress once.
And it's iconic, you're saying.
I mean, it's a big hit. It's number 4.
I don't know.
Pardes.
Okay. Mahima Chaudhary.
Yeah. Number 3 was an ensemble cast. We've also done a bunch of songs from this film.
Andaz Apna Apna.
No. But it's an American film.
We have done songs from this. Okay, the Jo Haal Dil Ka. No. Kya bolti tu?
No.
Then which one?
Ishq.
Oh, but Aishan, how can you only say Amir Khan? Acha, you said ensemble cast.
Yeah. Number
Okay.
2 was Border.
Yeah.
And number 1, we've also done 2 songs from this film. And this was a Shah Rukh Khan film.
2 songs.
Yes.
What is the year? 97.
Songs are really famous. The movie's really famous.
And I've watched it.
You've seen it.
But I need more. Who's the actress? Kajol.
There's 2 actresses.
Oh, so is it Juhi? 2 actresses? So Kajol and Rani.
No. Dil To Pagal Hai.
Arey yaar! Okay.
Yeah. So that was the highest
Okay.
grossing film of
Okay.
the year. This film was directed by J.P. Dutta. Yeah, I don't know.
What other movies has JP
Yeah,
done?
so I will tell you. He's done Border. He's done Refugee with Abhishek.
Abhishek and Kareena.
He did this movie called LOC Cargill. He did a film called Gulami. These are films I've never heard of, to be honest. Some star Sunny Deol. Some star Dharmendra. Yeah, it's like kind of a mixed bag. I think Border is his true blue, like one that I've heard of.
And you've heard of Refugee and LOC.
Yeah, I haven't seen LOC Cargill, but I've seen Refugee.
I don't think LOC Cargill did that good.
No, it didn't. Yeah, but it was a huge film. That's a 4-hour film.
Oh.
Yeah. This was
That's gonna take
this
us
was only
1 week to watch.
this was only 3 hours.
Yeah.
Refugee was really bad. I didn't like Refugee.
You recently watched it, no?
Yeah, it was not good. Any other thoughts on this film? I just thought it was just really well made.
It's it's iconic for a reason. It's timeless.
Yeah.
I honestly, other than just a few anti-feminist jokes here and there, but that's also not too many, like 1 or 2
Yeah,
here and there. It has really aged well, and you can watch it anytime.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I agree.
I loved the movie.
Yeah, I really liked it. What would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5,
Yeah.
4.75. I just felt like
Okay.
it's a bit long.
Got it.
That's
yeah.
the only thing.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Let's move on to Border 2, which is our review.
Yeah.
Like I said, we saw this on Friday. What were your expectations, I guess, going into the film?
So I wanted to not have any.
Okay.
But I never managed doing that.
Okay.
And here and there I heard that it is not bad. But I consciously try nowadays going into movies because I can see filmmakers trying, to give the audience what they think they would enjoy. And I feel like suddenly, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but suddenly I see a hate culture. I feel like people are ready to hate on things very easily.
Yeah.
And plus all this paid PR scams that are done to play with the audiences it's just too much. So I wanted to keep all of that out of my mind. I just wanted to watch it as a movie.
Yeah.
And let me be honest, I didn't hate it. I felt like they definitely went the safer route, didn't change a lot of things. They just did a different version of the existing concept.
Yeah.
They didn't try to overdo or they kept the same tone of the movie. It's the backstory of the soldiers. The tone of the movie is exactly the same. You're supposed to feel the torment that a soldier goes through in a different age.
Got it.
And time. And it had nothing to do with Border 1. Like Sunny Deol is not even playing the same character, I felt like, because Mona Singh is his wife in this.
Yeah, he's not playing the same.
Yeah. What were your expectations?
Yeah, my expectations were very low. So I have been quite disappointed with Sunny Deol films of late. So I was not a huge fan of Gadar 2. I honestly hate that film. Not a big fan of Jat, which just released last year. There was a film called... He did a film with Dulquer Salman, which I didn't like. I forget what... Oh, it's called Chup. It was horrible.
I didn't watch.
Yeah, those movies were just not good. He's not been doing really good films, and I feel like he just screams the entire time. So my expectation was, because Gadar 2 did so well, this just seemed like a cash grab. So they threw in Varun Dhawan, they threw in a popular star like Diljit Dosanjh to bring in a certain type of audience. They're trying to bring in Akshaye Khanna to kind of bank off the nostalgia. And so... yeah, I don't know. I just didn't have very high expectations for the film at all. It was set pretty low. But to be honest, I agree with Bhumi. I think going in, because my expectations were so low, I didn't expect to be engaged, and I was engaged throughout the film. So, yeah, I think it was definitely a lot better than I thought it would be. What did you think overall?
Overall, I liked it. I felt the length on this one. I liked in this one, contrary to the OG Border, I liked Sunny Deol's character. I think they softened him up a little bit for this one, and he had a much more likable character. I don't think he smiled once in Border 1. At least he smiled. There are some moments where he jokes, he's a bit, goofy, in fact. So I really liked his role in this one, and honestly, he acted really well. So,
I also thought, I thought Sunny Deol was the standout performer in the entire film. This film doesn't work without him. And it's weird because I didn't feel that way about the first one. But with this one, he's actually acting really well.
Yeah.
Like, as opposed to just screaming, like, it's not just screaming. Like,
Yeah.
he does a lot. And for his age,
Dude.
how he can move.
I don't know.
And there are actors that are like 10 years younger than him that cannot move.
Yeah.
So the fact that he can move
Yeah.
at this age, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And he's like actually acting. As Aishan said, like there are so many actors now, they're just like reading the script.
Yeah.
Iconic actors just reading the script. But he
Yeah.
was actually, you know, there was depth, there was different variation of expressions, voice modulation. Like, he's like really acting.
He is, yeah. And yeah, I don't know if, like, for some reason I didn't expect that. So for me, I came out of the film like taking Sunny Deol with me. I was like, wow, like this was the standout performance for me.
Yeah.
Like every aspect of his part of the film like really worked.
Yeah.
And it's weird because you think about Sunny Deol as an actor, right? And you look at his filmography, like he's never... if you look at his contemporaries like Jackie Shroff, Anil Kapoor, these guys like 15 years ago like took a step back and started playing supporting characters and villainous roles. They kind of gave up that main lead just because of age and, you know. But Sunny Deol never really backed down. So that struggle from 2001 to like 2023 was tough. Yeah, like it's paying off like significantly because there's this demand now for his films.
Yeah.
A Jat doesn't do well unless a star can bring in that audience, and he still has it, and he's proven that.
He can fill in theaters for sure.
So yeah, it's just crazy how he's just kind of had this comeback.
Yeah.
And this film I can give him because he
was so good.
Yeah, he was really good in it. What did you think of Varun Dhawan? I know he's been getting, you were mentioning that there's a lot of hate culture, and him specifically, he's been getting trolled.
He's like the new Bakra after Arjun Kapoor. I was never for it when it was happening for Arjun. I'm not for it when it's happening to Varun, because no one, just because somebody is a public figure, that doesn't give people the right to be mean.
It doesn't give, I think just because you're a public figure, it doesn't give people the right to bully.
Exactly.
And I feel
people
like
the right to be mean for no reason.
Yeah, it's a form of
Before the
bullying.
movie has released, this is the same person that's given a Badlapur. This is the same person that gave a decent performance in his first movie, being a star kid. This is the person who's at least trying to do different roles. He's not just doing the same stereotype. He's given it his best in action, be it a thriller, be it a comedy, be it a Govinda type of a font. He's just doing everything, and he's never bad. So I did not get it at all. I am a Varun Dhawan girl. I think he's really talented. So I think we disagreed a little bit, because I really liked him in this movie. I felt like he did the needful. And what I love about Varun Dhawan, he's committed to, I've always seen this pattern in him. He's committed to the movie. It's not him that he wants to shine. He wants the movie to shine. So I didn't feel like he was trying to overdo it, or, you know, hog up the screen time or things like that, because there are many scenes with all three of the actors together, Diljit, Ahan and him, and even though we'll get into it later, but yeah, he's like able to give another co-actor their time, because if you think about it, Diljit and him both are pretty big, right? He's not, I don't know if he's as big as Diljit right now. I really liked him. In fact, even overall in the movie, my favorite parts were the military base parts.
Got it, yeah, I don't know, I feel like the three of them were just like not, the chemistry was off, or something was off. Like I wasn't so blown away by Varun Dhawan, but I feel like the military parts worked because Sunny Deol was also part of the military part.
No. I'm talking about Varun Dhawan's base was different from Sunny Deol's base. They were not at the same place. So I really enjoyed the supporting cast that was around Varun Dhawan's team.
Yeah, got it.
Those people, like, they were basically trying to show that they kind of keep each other cheered up.
Yeah, but see, they were. That's the thing, is that was written in. I feel like that wasn't written in for the Navy part or the Air Force part. Yeah.
So, by the way, it felt like a Varun Dhawan movie, to be honest, because he's the center of this one, kind of.
Yeah,
he and Sunny Deol.
That's where I disagree. Yeah, I disagree. I disagree with you that he is a center, and I feel like Diljit and Ahan were kind of given like very
bad.
little. Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't given like that much to do.
Especially Ahan.
Ahan, there are moments in. Oh, I'll come to Ahan in like a second, but like, yeah, I wasn't that impressed by Varun Dhawan, to be honest. I thought it was just a very average performance.
Like, basically what he's trying to say is, we know he's this good.
Yeah, it's not anything out of the ordinary for me.
Yeah.
And I think coming out of watching Border 1, the supporting cast they were so good.
Yeah.
That like coming into Border 2, I was like, okay, maybe if Sunny Deol doesn't work, at least we have capable actors like Varun and Diljit to bring it up. But even then, I feel like they weren't as... Diljit was maybe a little bit better than the rest.
Yeah, Diljit was too good, yeah.
Especially in the comic scenes. But even him, I feel like the chemistry was just off between the three of them. Yeah.
Between the three of them, I feel like Ahan was definitely a misfit, or they didn't put in any effort in his character.
Yeah.
So I think he was a misfit when it comes to the three of them, and that had a lot to do to bring down the chemistry of the three of them. Because in the scenes where Varun Dhawan and Diljit, they have chemistry.
They have chemistry.
They have really good chemistry.
I agree.
Even the part where he gives him the Rakhi and all of that.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And Ahan is just standing there. Yeah, it's like they didn't think about the writing
there. At
all.
He didn't have a song. Yeah. He did. Anyways, we're coming to Ahan now.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do Diljit first?
Yeah, we can do Diljit. I wasn't really like that impressed by Diljit that much. I mean, some parts were like good, but
I guess I'm biased then.
Maybe. He wasn't given anything though. That's the problem.
But he had way more than Ahan though.
Yeah, he had way more than Ahan is it's like a special. It's like Jackie Shroff.
So basically, it was an army movie with the support of little bit Navy and a lot of Air Force. Okay, but the main center of the movie was the army movie, because the last half an hour, 40 minutes is the army part.
Yeah, actually, we're going to get into spoilers, so if you don't want to see the movie, then and you don't care that we spoil it, then stick around. But we're going to spoil it a little bit, so just fair warning.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're in spoiler territory now.
Yeah.
Diljit and Ahan, they die at the 2.5 hour mark.
Yeah, I remember texting my sister. I'm like, first of all, Diljit and Ahan are dead, and the movie has been going on 20 minutes ago, and Ahan has died 30 minutes ago, and the movie is still going.
There was still like an hour left of the film.
It felt like, okay? So, I don't understand, like, why was the movie marketed as a 3-starer? Because it was not.
Yeah, it was.
As like a 4-starer type, but it was not.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ahan wasn't given anything. No backstory. Barely any backstory.
No backstory.
Varun Dhawan and Diljit got proper backstories. Sunny Deol got a really nice backstory.
Yeah, with our queen. The queen of our week, Mona Singh.
But Ahan wasn't given anything. Like, really nothing. Anya Singh also doesn't have anything to do here.
Yeah.
Like, I wish, if you're going to make a 3.5 hour film, like, at least just write something for that third character.
Exactly.
It just feels like you didn't give him anything.
Nothing.
And he didn't get really a fair shot.
You just brought him to get his dad's fans to watch this movie.
Yeah.
That's it. And it was really, like, I did not like it at all, because Diljit has a whole sequence with Sonam Bajwa. Varun Dhawan has a whole, like, 30-40 minutes and a song with, she's a new actress, I think. She's a Manish Malhotra model. I don't know her name.
She's really good,
but she was so good. Because Aishan was like, you had a question, right? About, like, how come she's with Varun Dhawan, who's basically has more to do in this movie, when she's a newer actress. But when we saw the movie, we were like, okay, this makes sense because she's
She's
good.
really good, actually.
She's done really well. Like, to do that understated acting, it's difficult, you know, to not overdo it. But she really did a good job. So it made total sense. And they somehow had so much chemistry.
Yeah.
Even Diljit and Sonam barely had anything, but they had a whole scene and a song.
Yeah.
So, and Ahan doesn't have any backstory. He already is married with a child. And it's like a 3-minute scene. So Anya Singh, she had such a great moment right now. And she's in this huge movie, one of the biggest movies of this year. And she's in it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like barely anything.
2 minutes! Like, why would you take her?
Yeah.
Just, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And they didn't have any backstory. Not a song. The song starts playing and it was To Chalu, a new rendition of To Chalu, which they did not do a great job with it, personally.
Yeah, To Chalu was definitely the
Even
weakest.
though it was placed at the perfect time, because they did it when all respective people were leaving. You know, their chutti is cancelled and they're leaving. It was a beautiful, like the timing was right, but they took it away from him. They start playing it, make you feel like, okay, now they're giving him his dad's song. And then it's all of them are in that song.
Yeah, all of them. It's like for all of them. It just didn't make any sense. If you're gonna cast the guy's son, at least give him moments.
A song.
Yeah. I don't know.
Give him a song.
It was quite confusing.
You know, so I honestly cannot speak to his performance because it was not a good character, barely any screen time. So how can I judge it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that.
He was used. Uska used hua hai.
Diljit was like maybe a little bit better than the rest.
No, he was good. I feel like I felt he was good. Even like his whole, if you think about it now, they even gave him that whole thing with those kids. He still had a role.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like it was not really anything compared to
So
her.
endearing, and you know, he had this whole persona that he will never lose or give up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and they tied it really well in the end.
Yeah.
But it felt abrupt.
Yeah, very abrupt. Yeah, it just didn't. I don't know. I feel like the first part, I'll split it into 3 parts because that's basically the first part is. First of all, I want to start with, you missed this, but Sunny Deol's first entry scene was so good. Like, that's when I was like, shit, this is a completely different movie than Gadar 2.
Yeah.
Which is absolute
Jat.
garbage. This was so good. Like, the way his entry and everything was so good. Then it goes into the school portion where they're at the training camp. That was pretty good. Like, I was engaged.
Yeah, me too.
And then the second part is like them kind of like becoming friends to also Sunny's backstory, right?
Yeah, dude.
So Sunny's backstory was crazy.
So good.
Yeah, that was really good. And I
So,
feel
so
like
good.
that wouldn't have been as effective without Mona Singh.
100%.
Yeah, so Mona Singh was really a standout
She was
too.
so good. She has this scene where she's like, again, spoiler alert, like she has this scene where she has no words and she's just looking at her son, and it was so powerful.
Yeah.
Like, she is such a good actress, and because we, as I was saying earlier, we had a Mona Singh week because we watched Happy Patel, and has a major role in Happy Patel, and it is such a different role.
Yeah, she was really good in
That character is fully different, and her in this is a Punjabi mom. You know, her chemistry with Sunny Deol, it was too
that. It was
good.
really good.
They actually felt like a couple, you know, and they had such intense scenes and such an intense backstory. Just for their story alone and their chemistry and how they've done and how Mona Singh has done and how that whole thing has been written, I would watch this movie again. It was that good for me.
Yeah, I agree. I really like their chemistry in this, like Mona Singh and Sunny Deol. Even though there's like a massive age difference.
Yeah.
But it was still really good.
Yeah, because they've done very good with like dressing her and making her look like the part. The way she was like, the character was written also, and how they've acted. It was just too good.
And I love that they had a little Easter egg too, because in the first one, Rocky Gulzar makes a Sehra for
Exactly.
Akshaye Khanna.
Yeah.
Mona Singh does the same for her son in this film. So they had little Easter eggs here and there. I don't know if you caught it.
Yeah, many. Even the Diya. The Diya in the temple.
Yep.
That was an Easter egg. Even there were many.
I think there were a couple ones with Ahan.
Yeah.
Where there were some things that he said that Suniel Shetty said
the
in the
Durga
first.
Ma thing.
Yeah.
The whole Durga Ma angle is same as, but I love that they did that for different characters too.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was better than I expected.
Like the Diya, basically what the Diya thing is that if the Diya keeps burning, they're gonna win, which was the same thing in the first original movie. It was the same thing. So there were many Easter eggs here and there. And I don't know if you caught this. In the end, they were like speaking about, I don't know if I was tripping or it actually happened. But in the end, you hear on the radio the names of the soldiers from the first movie.
Yeah, I didn't catch that, but I know what you're talking about.
So I don't know, was this also...
It takes place at that same time.
Same time, right?
Yeah.
So in the radio, they name all the other soldiers that passed away from the first movie. They're taking Suniel Shetty's name, Akshaye Khanna's name, Bhairav Singh was the Kulbhushan.
No, the other guy, Puneet.
No, he also dies, right? Kulbhushan.
No, he doesn't. He's alive.
So Bhairav Singh is Puneet.
Yeah.
So his name, so I felt like they take his name.
Yeah.
Their names, but I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't catch it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of figuring out like how are they gonna tie this together at the end, or like are they gonna tie it together?
Yeah. I really loved the little touch of that whole thing with the young Pakistani soldier.
Yes.
Where there's this hesitation, and even in the end, after he says I surrender. He doesn't kill him after he said so bad about his son.
Yeah. They do the same thing in the first movie.
Exactly.
Too, yeah.
So that's also another Easter egg, which is why I'm mentioning it. Even this angle where, it's almost anti-war, as Aishan said. They had the same sentiment in this movie also. It was not this like unwarranted for animosity towards the other side.
I think in this movie it was more. But the first one, it wasn't as. I felt like the first one did that better. It handled the situation.
The first one is iconic, but I like that in a time like this right now.
Yeah.
They chose to do that.
They toned it back
Definitely. They chose to do that. Yes, there is a little bit of undertone of, like the way they portray the other generals from the Pakistani side and things like that.
Yeah.
But then again, this movie is not. It's for the Indian audiences, so they're gonna have to alter it to that. But I love that they did that. I love that Varun Dhawan hesitates, and then because he had that conversation with him earlier.
Yeah.
He sees the photo of his parents.
So it's actually the opposite. The Pakistani soldier is the one that's hesitating to shoot Varun Dhawan.
No, they're both hesitating.
No, see, Varun Dhawan doesn't have a gun. In the movie, he loses the gun, right? And then he comes up into the trench, and then the Pakistani soldier points the gun at him, right? And he's hesitating for a moment, and then the Pakistani soldier gets shot.
So, and then they do this thing where, like, there's a photo of his family,
Yeah.
And it just made me feel like they are the ones that are just going through all of this, and it's not even due to them, it's because of the people that are not even on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have to go through this, and they have to... It just was a reality check, and I really like that they did that scene.
They did it for both sides, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like for me, where the film started to drag off was definitely after Diljit and Ahan Shetty's death. I thought that's where the film really started to fall flat for me, because it starts to get like very repetitive, very just like exhausting almost to a point. Like, you didn't give these other two guys like that much backstory. Oh, you gave one backstory, but the other one...
Those other soldiers that were in Varun Dhawan's baton had more backstory than Ahan Shetty.
Yeah, they did.
That whole thing where there's a really beautiful scene in the movie where there are two soldiers and they're like kind of besties, and there's a, you know, right before Sandesi Aate, there's this whole scene about the chitty, and the Easter egg, another Easter egg is where all the soldiers are basically reading their letters, you know, that same like setup, and one is like happy and he comes and wants to tell his friend that he just had a baby girl, but his friend is crying because he's lost his mother, and then they bring it full circle. Because I was thinking, man, how are they going to dance to Sandesi Aate after this scene?
Yeah.
Okay, but basically they're just showing how they have to just put everything aside when there is war.
Yeah, whether it's good news or bad news.
Good news or bad news, and then they brought it full circle, and he's like, I'll name my kid Parvati.
Yeah.
You know, and it was such a heart-touching scene.
Yeah.
Nothing on Sunil and Akshaye Khanna's scene, but it was really sweet, and then it flowed really nicely into Sandesi Aate, and I loved that they did that.
Yeah, what did you think of like so there are 3 remakes in this movie.
Okay.
One is Sandesi Aate, second one was To Chalu, and then obviously they did Hindustan, which was also in the first one.
Yeah, I think as I said, even the movie, they took a really safe route. They didn't try to change it too much, you know, and like give it a new angle. They kept the tone the same.
Yeah,
and same with the music. I felt like Sandesi Aate, it was just newer lyrics, but they didn't like try to mess with it too much.
I liked the remake of Sandesi Aate. I thought it was pretty good, and I liked that they added, like they had Sonu Nigam and the original singer,
exactly,
Rup Kumar Rathore.
Yeah, and Diljit.
And Arijit
Singh.
Like I thought that was really good.
I liked it.
But I didn't like the To Chalu.
To Chalu, I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. The original is just too good for me, and I'm happy with it. And if I want to listen to To Chalu, there's no way I'm going to listen to the remake because the original exists. So that one didn't need to be touched as well.
Yeah.
But the Sandesi Aate, I think they did a good job going that route because it's so iconic, it shouldn't be touched, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm happy that they didn't try to like add a rap or like do some BS like that.
No, of course not. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the ending, it was just like a little bit exhausting.
Yeah, it was dragged out. I feel like Sunny Deol should have gotten there a bit faster. But then again, like the action sequence at Sunny Deol's wherever that camp was insane.
Yeah, that was good. That's what I'm saying. Everything that had to do with Sunny Deol, I feel like it worked.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because normally those it doesn't work for me. But it worked in this film for me a lot. Yeah, I mean overall for me it was like I really liked the first half. It was better than I expected. But the second half was just like kind of falls apart for me. So yeah, what would you give this film out of 5?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
So 6 out of 10.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just like a one-time watch, like average, you know.
Yeah. It was a good attempt.
Yeah. Like compared to like what I gave Gadar 2.
Yeah.
And Jat, like those were both like 1.5 stars for me. Like that was horrible. They were torture, pure torture.
It was torture.
But this is like at least like okay, I can like sit and watch.
Definitely.
This.
Yeah.
And Sunny Deol's actually
good
like acting well.
Yeah.
So
good in fact. And even his screaming scenes were good for this role.
Yeah, for this role, I think it.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
I get why he's screaming.
Yeah,
I didn't get why he was screaming in the other
film.
So yeah.
I'm sad.
Yeah. Like, have you watched his like older films?
He's this Sony. I've watched.
Like, I liked Guile. I liked Jeet.
Yeah.
Like those films, I really liked. But then, I even like Tridev. I don't know if you've seen Tridev.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. But I don't know, like with Sunny Deol, I feel like if they want like big blockbuster films, they can't like do a sequel to a Guile or a sequel to a Gatak. Like they have to do a sequel to like an ensemble cast film.
Yeah, and a patriotic one.
Not even a patriotic. Like they could do a sequel to Tridev, have him and then have like 2 young guys. And it would be equally as big of a blockbuster as Border 2 and Gadar 2, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like certain films may work. Other films, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he needs to be carefully crafted. He needs to have carefully crafted characters
Yeah.
for him to work in today's day and
Today's
age.
day and age, yeah.
Yeah. But I would love to see him in a movie where he's not aggressive and screaming.
Yeah.
Even though, because even in Dar, he was such a soft lover towards Juhi, but he was still an aggressive and
Yeah, I
screaming.
mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he doesn't have as much range.
Range to hai hi
He has
nahi.
no
Nah.
range. Like,
No.
compared to Bobby Deol, he has no
There's
range.
no range. Bobby Deol can do way more. He might not be as good in a border, maybe, but he will
Yeah, but
kill it in 12 other things.
Yeah, he is. He's just had so much. He's done so much that
Yeah.
I feel like it's justified. That's it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. So yeah, we're super excited to kick off season 2. I don't know what.
Crazy lineup. I'm so excited for Oh Romeo.
Yeah, well, Romeo's coming out in February. We have Mardani 3, which we'll definitely do a review of.
Definitely.
I think that'll be the next one, is Mardani 3.
Yeah, next one is going to be Mardani.
But yeah, we're excited. We might have some guests on soon. And yeah.
If you guys have any movies that y'all want us to revisit, please don't forget to put it in the comments and we will do it for you. We're nice like that. And also don't forget to, if y'all think, if y'all like this podcast, feel free to share. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah.
Yeah.
We
That's
can't
it,
wait to
guys.
see you guys again.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.